Well, it's been a week since I've last recorded, or just under a week, so I didn't really remember what we were doing. Turns out I've signed a centre back on loan I didn't know I'd bid for. Results haven't got much better either. I think we're in serious trouble. This is Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So yeah, welcome in everybody. So let's first of all look at the guy that we signed in on loan. Partly he's our best centre half now, but his name is Derek Dunn. He has came on loan to us from Gresford. 6 foot. Not really the paces. He's got a decent enough jump reach, but not great heading or tackling. Okay marking. He's kind of confusing for me, but he's good at anticipation, so I'm hoping he'll get a few interceptions in there. Very brave, very determined, which is good for him developing, but concentration could be better. As you can see, according to our stats, he is our best ranked central defender, with Morgan Thomas Sadler being our second. And Morgan Thomas Sadler, however, training wise, has been fucking woeful, but we don't really have many good players that can do the job. But on top of that, I want to show you the last two games. So Carmarthen hammered us 3-1, and Abergavenny we drew 0-0. Not the greatest results, but there's one goal I want to show you, and it is the first goal of this game. And it's a goal that we actually conceded. But let's just watch this first goal. It's a fantastic finish from Golding. I have dropped my pen. See, the ball comes in, Golding, scissor kick, top corner. We were just never saving that. But from there, it all went downhill, and it went downhill fast. That Carmarthen game was the last game that we played 4-4-2. For the Abergavenny game, we changed to a 5-4-1, and that is what we're sticking with for today as we play Lucas Cumbrian in this cup game. So, Nash, who made his debut in the Abergavenny game, I think, he is a central defender. Cover for us in there. I'm hoping if he is going to go try and stop the ball, that he'll maybe be able to cover him behind. This here is something I'm not overly sure what I want to do. We've just lost Mackenzie Toms, but our midfield to me is brutally bad. Jazz Boyd has played okay the last couple of games. I think he's got an assist in both of the games, or at least the very first one. Yeah, because we didn't score in the second game. So yeah, he has an assist from the first game. We're still getting offers from Beb, but nobody he's interested in signing for. So we've rejected him, but he's also not happy that we've not really moved him on yet. I don't know what he wants me to do in that situation. It's just not ideal in any way, shape or form. But this hopefully is a game that we should be winning. They are managerless for a start, but our form, as you can see, this season has been woeful. We've lost two, drawn 2, and won 1 game in the league. We've lost in the cup game, the Nathaniel MG Cup, whatever, in the very first game like we did in the first season. This is us hopefully advancing through this cup like we did last year. I genuinely am worried that we could get sacked this year because I don't think we're going to do well at all. I still want to strengthen our goalkeeper position. We just haven't found anyone good enough willing to come in. I want to strengthen up front. We haven't found anyone good enough willing to come in. I want to sign like an actual good central midfielder. We can't sign anyone. Anyone good enough doesn't want to come in, not for the wages that we are offering. But it's Jack Williams, decent enough save. He didn't play the first game, but he did play the second. He was tired against Carmarthen, but we had an 11-day break between that and the Abergavenny game, so he came in for that one. We may see I'd have to rest him after this game. Fitness-wise, we are kind of just struggling with keeping guys fit from game to game. I'm not overly sure why. That's a great ball to Davies. We've had a couple offers for Davies. We've rejected them as well. We kind of need to just keep him. He might not be the best, but we know he can do something for us in midfield. I tried to say Miles Hart again, but he still wants far too much from an appearance fee for us to even sit and have that conversation. I think he wanted £90 per appearance. The max act off them was 55, so we weren't getting any closer. He refused to negotiate when that became kind of clear. Our centre half with the ball into the box. I have noticed that Dunn's been taking the free kicks as well, so I don't know what our assistant manager is doing, but he is doing our set pieces, so we'll just leave him to it. So far this game, haven't really done much. I know we're playing pretty defensively, but I am of like I am a very, if you like, old school mentality where that, if something's not going right, like or we're building a team, build from the back up, let's make ourselves solid defensively, and then we can worry about going forward. And we just haven't been solid defensively this season. And I think I am about to bite myself in the arse with me speaking. Jesus Christ, Evans. What has happened to you? You used to be good. McMinimy. Good ball in. That's a good header. Good save, actually, there from Evans. Slightly redeeming himself. Nash isn't playing the best. Either is Jack Williams. And Nash has just picked up an injury. We have Allen, Young, and Georgievski, who can all come in as a central defender. We could bring in Johnson as a DM, but I don't know what type of DM he would essentially be. We could with Georgievski. Maybe move him forward as a DM. Do we bring on a second striker? But nobody seems to be able to play well with the two strikers we have. I did try and send a target man again, but same issue we have with Miles Hart is we don't have the ability to offer him the wages anywhere near what he wants. For just now, I'm going to bring on Georgievski in the middle of defence, and he is also going to cover. We'll see how that kind of goes. We can move him in as a DM. He was our second choice centre half at the beginning of this season, but the signing of Dunn, ooh, good strike by Bebb. The signing of Dunn on loan kind of has pushed him out a little bit. He's not the only one. The reason we went with the five defenders was to try and fit in, because we have quite a lot of centre halves, and a lot of them are fairly decent in terms of stat wise. So I thought about trying to fit them in, especially when we're not playing well defensively. You're actually shitting me here. Another injury. We have one stoppage left in the second half, so if we're going to make any changes, it might actually have to be at half time to give us that option to make a change later in the game. I'm going to ask him to play as a winger but cut inside with the ball, which is different from an inside winger. So normally a winger would run down to the byline, cross the ball in. I've done something there. What have I done? Moved down to where an inside winger would try and cut in, probably around about here on the park, where a winger with the cut inside option will still run to the byline, but he will try and cut back and then come in. He is right footed, so we want him to get down the wing, but we don't necessarily want him hitting the ball with the left foot. It's half time, and again, we're just not playing well. I'm going to give it maybe 5-10 minutes. Depending if we're creating anything or not, I'll move Georgievski just up into that DM, move him slightly higher up the park. So if we're winning the ball slightly higher, we might be able to just do something. The only issue with doing that is we're playing with two ball-winning midfielders, which I don't necessarily feel like we're going to need. So, oh, fuck off, Hurley. I guess another option would be move Hurley off for maybe Johnson, have two centre-mid attacks, and having Georgievski sitting as a ball-winning midfielder in front of the back four. Llewellyn's playing awful. Morgan Sadler's playing awful. Dunn and Goldsworthy are passable. Just not doing anything of note. Bebb with the ball to Dylan Jones. Cut it back to Goldsworthy. Davies, turn, shoot. Not straight at the keeper. Not just passing it to him would be a nice start. So I took a week away from recording just because of work schedule and stuff. And I came back to it today and I was like, yeah, I feel fine. I can't remember why I was so angry. And within 10 minutes of that Carmarthen game, I remember why I was getting angry. We're awful. Bebb with the ball outside the box. It's just shit. We're just playing utter shit. I'm going to move Georgievski just up one to try. So I'm going to play him as an anchor man. He'll just sit right in front of that back four. But he is sitting up slightly further forward, which might help us win the ball further. But it will let us, probably in 5-10 minutes, we'll make that change. We'll take Hurley off because he just isn't doing anything. Well, Boyd is getting quite tired, and I would kind of like him to be available for the next game. So let's take Hurley off for Johnson. Have two centre mid attacks in there. We'll take Boyd off for Aled Jones, who is a winger on attack. And hopefully that will do. We could have made one more change, but there's nobody else really that we could bring on that's going to make a difference here. I don't think I'd change the defender's going to help us attackingly. Done. He's a left back and a centre back, but he's right footed, so that's a good ball. Bebb, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Dylan Bebb, second goal of the season. He only scored in the Carmarthen game. That was his first goal of the season, so it was like, what, 5-6 games in? So, kind of like last season, starting slow, but that's now 2 out of 2 and 3 games today, since I've came on the PC. That's a good finish from him. Puts us 1-0 up against Lucas Cumbrian. And gives us a little bit of a lead now in this cup game. Dylan Jones now on the corner. Thomas Sadler just cannot hit the ball on the bastard in target. I've noticed that in the last 3 games. Like, when we get a corner, no one seems to trouble the keeper at all. Johnson to Davies. Aled Jones. Don't know how he missed the target, but he did. Okay, Dylan Jones this time. Great ball with the left foot, but nobody there. Bebb should have been further forward there. I don't know why he was so deep. I didn't see the full clip to see if he was maybe back defender or something. He's won it here. Bebb out to Aled Jones. Both our centre mids are now advancing. Bebb's in the middle. Johnson to Aled. Good save, keeper. I don't know if... I think I've seen that a few times from Aled Jones. He's a little bit greedy. We might need to ask him to just shoot less. Because he's shooting from really bad positions a lot of the time. I'm not saying that was a bad position, just in general. He's shooting from bad positions. I'm concerned that we've just picked up another injury or 2 injuries, especially with Mackenzie Toms already being out injured. It's not ideal. Open goal, guys! You're missing open goals now. We seem to be all over him, though, this second half. Aled Jones, what a strike! First goal of the season, Jones to Jones. And that should hopefully put us through in this round of the cup. Dylan Jones, short corner, kinda, outside the box to Aled Jones. First touch to set him up, takes a touch inside of the box and just curls it top corner past Robertson goals. And we now should be comfortably through to the next round. I think this is a Welsh Cup. I'm not going to remember now what tournament we're in. Thomas Sadler picks up the interception. Johnson with the ball forward to Bebb. Bebb plays it over the top to Aled Jones. Cuts it across to John Davies to Dylan Jones. What a finish. Dylan Jones did not want to be outdone by Aled and just cuddles it top corner. Same corner that Aled scored in, but probably a better finish if you ask me. Great bit of play, actually. I actually thought this was a bad ball at first by Aled Jones, but I didn't see Dylan overlapping Davies there, and just Roberts caught in no man's land. Ball goes in. We're through. And a comfortable win. Which is making me... Oh, Jesus. Making me think that we may drop the centre back and move in a DM again. Maybe take Hurley out as that ball-winning midfielder just now and just replace that with a centre mid-attack. Or see what else Hurley can do. I think we've only ever really played him as a ball-winning midfielder, so let's see if he can actually do any other roles. I think Georgievski actually did okay coming in as that anchor man. Yeah, good performance second half. First half, shit. Second half, very fucking good actually. Let's see what the 2 injuries are, and then we'll jump to the game against Ammanford. Last time I checked, Ammanford were bottom of the league. And they still are by looks of things. So, again, it should be a game we are winning and winning comfortably. Henry Nash is out for 5 weeks to 2 months. Great. Jack Williams, 4 to 8 weeks. Jack Williams is our best left mid as well. This isn't ideal. So, yeah, join me in a minute. I'll do the press conference. We'll get to the Ammanford game and we'll see where we are in terms of team selection. Hi, so we're back and I've done a couple of things. You may be looking at the bench and going, who the fuck is Ken Duffy? You also might be looking at my central midfield position and going, who the fuck is Jake Cook? One of them I did the same. The other I signed kind of by accident. So Ken Duffy is a youth that we had. He's 15 years old. He is kind of like a attacking mid of sorts. And that's probably where I'll play him. His flair and his technique just caught my attention. So I generally might bring him in as a number 10 if we need it. Jack Rogers is back on the bench. Pardon me, while we're playing with a DM, that was the case. And I was actually looking at Georgievski's kind of preferred position there. And he prefers to be a defensive mid. And his stats aren't great, and no matter what we play him as, his defence, any stats even, aren't that great. But his positioning is pretty good. His decision making is okay. His stamina is fine. So he actually might work okay in that role. Jake Cook, however, we've signed. He's a ball-winning midfielder on defend. Now, I have attribute masking on, so I don't see all the attributes or stats. And I've seen the guy, and what I seen was acceleration, agility, stamina, long shots, all being good. And I just signed him on £55 a week. Kind of wish I didn't, but I did. So he's a ball-winning midfielder on defence, so I am naturally playing him on support. And I'm going to actually ask him in his instructions, if I can, to not hit long shots. Bastard. I thought that's going to hit long shots. Hopefully we'll hit long shots anyway. Dylan Jones... cut inside with ball. I don't know why that never stays. So this is what we're going to go with for today's game. No changes in starting 11, except from Cook coming in for Hurley, Georgievski coming in for the injured Nash, and Dylan Jones coming in for the injured Williams. So when I say no changes, what I mean is there's 3 changes to the starting 11. A couple of changes on the bench as well. Squad numbers have to be given. Cook, you can have number 8. Duffy, you can have 39. And let's go in against the team who is bottom of the league. Hopefully, we can actually pick up a good result here and just give ourselves that little bit more of a boost in terms of morale and just our general form. We're the team in white against a team playing in black and white. It's like so many close kick clashes in this league that just don't get picked up. But hey-ho. I'm kind of paranoid, though, that we're going to be a bit defensively open again. So I'm hoping Georgievski can stop that in the DM role. Maybe Cook can win the ball kind of higher up the pitch as well. Let's kind of see. John Davies is keeping his place as a centre mid on attack. Just give us a bit more of an attacking option from midfield. That is a really awful camera angle, but Jazz Boy gets the ball clear. And already I'm kind of worried that the team bottom of the league might be all over us. We did try and bring in another central midfielder, Cesar somebody, I can't remember his second name now, but he wanted too much, he wouldn't even negotiate with us actually. He just didn't think we had the financial power to incite him, which annoyed me why we took him in trial in the first fucking place, but hey ho. Does any other? We've got a couple offers in again for Young, which we knocked back. We're going to have to try and move Beb on, unfortunately, because he is going to get quite unhappy that we haven't accepted any offers or anything. So, but at the same time, like all the clubs that bid for him, outside of the one offer that got him angry in the first place, like have been clubs he didn't want to sign for. So, I don't know what he wants me to do there. Thank Christ that is offside, because I was just trying to ignore it. But straight away, they're all over us. It feels like they're all over us, but they've not even had a shot on target, allegedly. But Goldsworthy with the ball into the box. We know he does have a decent cross on him. Davies to Dylan Jones. Oh, that deflection could have took us in there. Who's hitting the ball in this time? Dylan Jones, he's going to swing the ball in. Not the best. Another corner? Another corner. Hoping for a good ball this time from Dylan. Aims in the middle of the box. Not really faulting anybody, but Beb will pick. Why are you not in the box, Beb? Fucking hell. Done. Thomas Sadler. Cook. Boyd. Takes it out wide. Can he get the ball across? No. Cuts it back to Llewellyn, who plays an awful ball to nobody. Great. Can we do anything before this half ends? Davies. Shit first shot. Much better power in the second effort, but not on target. In theory, we've stopped Ammanford from having a shot on goal outside the goal that was disallowed due to being offside. But we are not really doing much, which makes me want to come in and be like, we've been the better side here, just keep doing what you're doing. No. Our shooting's not be good enough and that really needs to improve. Beb, individually, I am not happy with your performance. You're just composed, you're not giving a fuck. Great. Beb might be the first player we look to take off. Cook hasn't played well either, but I'm going to put that down to the fact it's his first game for us. He has also not played for a club this season. Oh, we have an offer in for a striker. He's 33 years old who had a fantastic goal scoring record. I just seen like at the side, I didn't look into it, and then once we'd made him an offer which would make him, I think, like £55 a week or whatever. 30 years old. Last season he only scored 4 goals in like 20 odd appearances, but it was in the higher division. But when he played the year before that in division below, he'd absolutely rattled the goals in. So I'm hoping he might be able to do that for us, and we will move on Beb. It's not ideal replacing a young guy with an older guy, but if he's going to score the goals, I won't really care. So that is something to maybe look for in the next video. If there's a striker that you don't recognise, we may have signed him. Dylan Jones, though, this time with the ball into the box from the corner. It's just straight to the goalkeeper. We're not doing much of fuck all. Beb is just not caring, is he? Not a single fuck is given here by Beb. Harris for Ammanford. He hits a corner in. And we're 1-0 down. Corey Spencer's going to come on for Beb. Let's take Cook off for Duffy. Going to give... No. That's just stupid. Let's not do that. Let's bring Hurley on for Cook. And that might be the changes we make at the moment. Yes. That's what we'll do. There's no point bringing the youngster on just yet for that position, because we're more likely to change Georgievski first for a DM than we are anything else. We're going to take Dunn off for Allen. I can't remember what type of defender you are. Central defender or defence, so that's fine. Georgievski we're going to take off. He's just been playing badly. Jamie Rhodes will come on. He's a deep line playmaker, so that might actually help us just create a couple more chances, because we need to get back into this game. Right now we've got Boyd out in the wing. Ball at the back post. That's got to be a penalty. Patterson takes out Spencer. Stupid tackle from Patterson. Spencer stepping up. Can Spencer score to make us level in the game? He does. 1-1. Spencer's first goal of the season. Slots the penalty home. Rogers has just come on as a sub, and hopefully now this will get us the little bit of belief we might need to get into the game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Johnson's going to come on for Davies. Just not doing much. Johnson, hopefully the younger, fitter guy, can maybe just create a chance. In the last game he got fairly involved when he came on, so I'm hoping this 15 minutes here might just be enough for him to rescue the 3 points for us for this game. The fact that we could be drawing with the worst team in the league is not giving me any faith whatsoever. Davidson. No, really? We're about to lose at home to the worst team in the fucking league. We are shit. We are so shit. What is our next game? Lanny Town. Oh, this isn't good. Board are still happy with what I'm doing, but honestly, we are just absolute dog shit. The next game we've got is Lanny Town. We then get the double header in the League Cup and the League. Oh. You know what? I think our league form is going to be horrific this year. So what I might do is I'll play this game, the Lanny Town game, off video. We'll then come back for the cup game, and then we'll play this game in between on the same video, and I'll come back for the Hay St Mary's game. So you'll see the two cup games on the video. Yeah, let's do a cup double header next. So we'll play the two cup games in the next video and hope for the best. I genuinely think we're going to get relegated. I am not in a good place.